Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and today we are looking at my latest Bendy and the Ink Machine theory, the Reanimation Theory, which may solve the mystery behind the strange goings on at Joey Drew Studios. Before we dive into this theory, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified every time a new video drops. So what is the Reanimation Theory? Well, none of us fully understand the purpose behind the ink machine right now, nor do we know what the mysterious searches are or the reason for the ritual itself. I hope this video may help make sense of all of this. To begin with, I want us to look at 3 key points. Now in chapters 1 and 2, we notice coffins all around the hallways of Joey Drew Studios, and these also appear in the summoning room with the pentagram on the floor at the end of chapter 1. Then, in the chapter 3 reveal trailer, we have a cartoon titled Tombstone Picnic, an animation set in a graveyard and featuring a skeleton brought to life. So we have coffins, tombstones, and skeletons. Next, let's look at a book we collect to power on the ink machine and start the ritual during Bendy chapter 1. This book is called The Illusion of Living and was written by Joey Drew, the founder of the studio and creator of the Bendy cartoons. If we break down this title and explore the meaning behind it, we can see that it appears to allude to something living but not, the illusion of living. Like the skeleton in Tombstone Picnic, it's moving about, but obviously not alive because, well, it's a skeleton. Next we need to turn our attention to the ink itself. Ink is found all around the studios and flows through the ink machine. But what is ink used for by cartoonists in the world of animation? Ink is used to bring illustrations to life, many frames of static images sketched out in ink and then added to celluloid one by one, before being run through a projector on a film reel and brought to life on screen. So now we have all these facts, let's put them together. We know coffins hold corpses, and in the short film from Joey Drew, we have a graveyard location and a living skeleton. The coffins begin to appear from the pentagram room onwards. Pentagrams are often used to summon the dead. We have a book from the creator Joey Drew about the illusion of living, as well as an ink machine, with ink being used to bring drawings to life on screen. Even the word reanimation itself includes the word animation, which would suggest that Joey Drew has been reanimating the dead through the power of his ink machine with the unknowing assistance of Henry and the ritual process itself. Think of the ink machine as a massive projector that literally spews out the dead, as well as potentially Joey's past creations like Bendy and Boris. With this theory in mind, we can assume the searchers would in fact be the original inhabitants of the coffins found around the studios. We can see that these inky puddle people seem to be evolving into faster moving, more humanoid forms when looking at this brief shot in the latest chapter 3 trailer. But if this is indeed the case, and Joey created a machine that could resurrect the dead, which would explain the reappearance of Boris at the very least, we have to wonder why he is doing this. Personally, I feel the idea of the mad, unhinged creative genius applies best here. After all, Joey Drew has been referred to as acting a little crazy by both Wally Franks and Norman Polk.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. I think he's lost his mind. But hey, he writes the checks. This man is weird. Crazy weird. I've got half a mind to talk to Mr. Drew about all this, I really do. But then again, I have to admit, Mr. Drew's got his own peculiarities.
Throughout history, there have been several accounts of mad artists who have been consumed by an idea and ended up going insane. In fact, the game's creator Meatley is himself a webcomic artist who uses a hand puppet to appear in videos, so is perhaps a little crazy himself, and people always say the best stories are the ones the writer can relate to themselves. What would be the purpose of Joey Drew using the ink machine to reanimate the dead and bring his cartoon creations to life? Well, at this point we don't have enough hard evidence for me to give out a concrete answer. We don't even know for sure that Joey is the one behind all of this, although it seems likely. But my best guess would be that Joey Drew wanted to further the medium of animation by literally bringing animation to life. Think of this process as an extreme art form by a twisted creative genius. Remember that Bendy takes place during the early days of animation, where studios and animators were frequently trying to develop new techniques to bring their creations to life and wow audiences, and so maybe Joey took this whole concept just a little too far. And that's it for today's video guys, I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, remember to give it a like and subscribe for more horror related content, including theories, analysis and let's play videos, and I will see you on the next one.